How's it going, guys? I am Ross, and I have for you today a 10-minute strength and stamina class. As we get older, it's very important to keep strength training. Doesn't have to be fancy, but I think it has to be done. We're going to start off the board today. For the class, all you need is your board, maybe some weights. If you have weights, no more than 8 pounds. I think around a 5-pound pair of weights would be perfect. Keep those booties to your side for now. We are going to start off by loosening up our joints. Nice, easy arm circles. They don't have to be full range of motion. You don't have to go wild with them. Keep them slow and controlled. We're oiling these joints up. Got a nice, simple strength workout for you guys today. I think you're going to enjoy it. Got a couple more in this direction. Then reverse these arm circles. If you're feeling looser, you can slowly widen it out, but don't get crazy here. Keep it slow and controlled. You might feel a little burn in your shoulder, your deltoid here. That's good. Give me a few more. 3, 2, 1, and bring your hands to your hips. We're going to slow, controlled, do some hip circles. Feel that lower back stretching out. You can keep your glutes tight as you go around, start to activate those. We're going to be doing some nice lower body work today, and it's nice to keep those glutes activated for those. So feel these glutes, keep them nice and tight, switch directions if you haven't already. Also working a nice dance move here. If you guys got those hips, keep them moving around. Feel it loosening up. It's got a couple more in this direction. Awesome. Bring your hands down to your knees. Put a little bit of weight into your feet and slowly do some knee circles here. Warming the quads up, loosening those knees. I know I have some nice tight knees. If you have any knee pain here, feel it out. Don't let your knees move too forward. Just find a range of motion you feel comfortable with. Keep rolling them out. Give me a couple more. Got 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the first strength move here today is a simple but effective squat, a body weight squat. You can keep your hands on your hips. You can keep them out in front of you, whatever you feel comfortable with. We're going to slowly bring our hips back, bending our knees, going about quarter depth. We're not going all the way down, then come right back up. If this is way too easy, we can come down to 90 degrees, but don't worry about that if you haven't done these squats in a while. Keep them slow, controlled, time under tension today. We're not rushing through these moves. I want you to feel that burn in your quads, strengthening all the muscles in your legs here, your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings. All those major muscle groups in the legs are going to keep you nice and strong. Great work. Give me a couple more here. Got 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the next move is called a kickstand deadlift. Once again, no weights for this. If you have weights to the side, you can pick them up, but don't worry about them yet. I'm going to show you from a side angle here so you can see. I'm going to bring 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. Let's start by bringing the right foot forward. Stand up nice and straight. You are going to hinge at the hips while slowly bending that right knee. You're going to try to keep your shin vertical here, and by doing that, you're going to activate the hamstring and glutes more. So slowly hinge over, put all that weight into your right foot. Bring your hips forward as you come up and squeeze your glutes at the top. Just like that. I want you to be feeling this in your hamstring and your glute on that right leg. So why this exercise is great is we're working single leg strength and stability while using that back leg to help you balance. Give me 1 more rep on this side. Bring it up, squeeze the glutes, and slowly step back and switch legs. Now we're going to put all that weight in the left leg, slowly tap the right leg back, hinge at the hips, Bending that knee, coming up and squeezing the glutes, just like that. Keep your hands on your hips for this. Keep your posture nice and proud here. Almost exaggerate by sticking your chest out just so you keep that spine neutral. You don't want your back rounding here. Awesome work. Give me 3 more seconds with this move. Slowly push those hips back and bring them forward. Squeeze the glutes at the top, and we're switching it up. Now for this next move, I'm going to pick up a pair of very light weights. These are 5 pounds each, but if you don't have weights at home, let's use our body weight. So feet are about shoulder width apart. Slowly lift with your arms straight, your hands to about parallel. Come on back down. And that's it. These shoulder raises are working your deltoids. Some nice upper body strength here. Simple but effective. We use these muscles every day. Keep this up for about 10 more seconds. If you want to make it a little more difficult, once you reach the top position here, you can bring that weight forward, then back before you bring them down again. Whatever you guys feel comfortable with today. Nice. Give me a few more reps here. Awesome work. 3, 2, 1. And that is it for our strength work off the board. So next up, I'm going to have you come down to the ground, nice and slow. We're going to put these booties on. Take your time. Make sure the booty is completely covering the heel. Once those are on, nice and firm, stand up, come to one side of your board, and all we have for you is a nice tall slide. So take your time, get onto the board. It's going to be slippery, so make sure you feel comfortable. You're right at the center of the board, stand it up nice and tall, pushing off with that outside leg, and sliding right across. This is called a tall slide, and it's great for stamina. It's an easy, low-impact cardio move. And we're going back to that single leg strength and stability that we were working with the deadlifts off the board. So it's a nice combination. Find a rhythm here, nice and easy. Don't pick up the speed yet. I want you to feel nice and comfortable before we progress this movement at all. This Brrrn Board is awesome for working those stabilizer muscles that you don't work on an everyday basis. The inner thigh, those adductor muscles, they're always overlooked. Okay, so in about 5 seconds, we're going to pick the pace up. And by doing that, we're going to increase the cardio workout, get that heart rate up a little more. As you can see, I started to swing my arms a little bit. If you feel comfortable doing this, by all means, try it out. If not, keep those hands on the hips. Keep breathing. We have about another 30 seconds to a minute of sliding. If this is way too easy for you, you can push your hips back a little bit, get a little lower, still keeping that nice upright posture so you don't feel anything in your low back. But by sticking those hips back a little more, you'll get more of a lower body burn. Feel those quads and glutes working. Great work, guys. We have about 20 seconds left of this sliding. Keep breathing. We have 10 seconds. I'm sure you're feeling the burn. Just push through. You're almost done. You got 3, 2, 1, and you are finished. Take your time. Don't rush getting off the board. You don't want to slip at the end of the workout. Step on off. Come down to the ground. If you have a chair, that's even better to take these booties off. Come down to a kneeling position, whatever you feel comfortable with. Sit down on your butt if you need to. Take those booties off. Stand on up. Let's have one quick stretch for you guys. And then you're off. But settle for a second. Bring your feet together, about shoulder width apart. Take a big inhale. Bring your hands up to the sky. Hold it, stretch for the ceiling. Exhale as you're coming back down. Maybe one more, big inhale. Exhale, release all that tension, catch your breath, and that is it. Great workout, guys. Got some strength work in, some stamina work. If you want to add a little bit of mobility work today, you can go take my 10-minute stretch and mobility class that I have. But either way, great work, and we'll see you next time.